Hi, welcome to EllAstrology, and today I'm going to tell you why I think Leo is the warmest and the proudest sign out of all the signs in the zodiac. The sign Leo carries the symbol of the lion, and it is also ruled by the sun. When you look at the symbolism of the sun, you will see that the sun is the biggest and the brightest thing in our solar system, and that can be associated with Leo, where they like to be the biggest and the brightest person usually in the room, and they usually have a very big and bright personality. How you can associate them with the lion is how the lion is very proud, the lion is very strong, the lion is very lovable, and I'll be going into detail about that later on in this video. Usually Leos tend to be quite misunderstood. People say that they love to be the center of attention and that they have quite big egos, but I don't really agree with that always. I see it more as like a pride of lions. You'll always have the alpha lion that will basically guide his entire pride, and he will protect his entire pride and provide for them. And a lot can be said about a Leo, how they can be very proud and very boastful, but it's usually because they do so much for the people around them and they really know that about themselves. Like most of your fire signs, Leos tend to really love flattery. So if you want to get along with a Leo and you have a Leo friend and they're just having a bad day, it can be really good to shower them with lots of compliments. Let them know why they're awesome, why they're a great person, and just why you care for them. And then you'll see, just like the lion, they'll start purring instead of roaring. People that are born under the Leo sign, they also really like to live life up. They enjoy to be showered with things of good quality, and they love to have their homes surrounded with things that are made of good quality and that are usually quite expensive. Because like royalty, they have to be surrounded by beautiful and unique, amazing things. Leos tend to be very extroverted people. They love to socialize and they love to show love around them. So it's very rare to find an introverted Leo. But when you do find an introverted Leo, that is usually because this individual was not really exposed to lots of appreciation and love growing up. So they really have a hard time interacting with other people. For a Leo to strive in a group of friends and to really be happy, they need to be appreciated and they need to feel loved. And when a Leo doesn't feel loved in their family or their home environment or even in their social group, then this can really turn them sour. When a person who's a Leo gets exposed to this most of their life, then they tend to become more introverted, because for them the natural way to interact with other people is to have grand gestures and lots of love and lots of appreciation flowing from both sides. Because they are ruled by the sun, these people tend to be very warm and loving people, I have noticed. These people can often feel like they are family. They can be very generous and very open towards you. So when you're in their presence, you just tend to feel this very warm and magnetic energy. Like I said earlier, a Leo person loves to be showered with compliments, and they tend to not really take well to insults. Because these people are very headstrong and they have worked very hard for where they have come in their life, they are very proud of their achievements and they've worked very hard for them, and they are not going to have anyone insulting them or insulting their achievements or where they are at any points in their life. Because like I said, a Leo person is usually very proud. Once you start insulting them and you start really getting to them on an emotional level, they can become very, very angry. And like a lion, they can roar really hard and they can be quite threatening, scary people. The best thing to do with a Leo is to usually just be very nice to them, because you will see when you're nice to a Leo, they can be very generous and they can be very loving, and they can be some of the best friends that you have ever had in your life. It is usually said that you can recognize a Leo by their hair. They say that the males and the females, they'll both usually have very long, thick hair. it will be very representative of a lion's mane. Or if they don't have long, thick hair, they'll usually have quite an out there hairstyle, because they tend to attract a lot of people through their hair, and their hair is a very, very big symbol of the power that they hold inside themselves. Because these people are so generous and loving to the people around them, they don't take it very well when you ignore them and when you don't listen to what they have to say. They can tend to become quite overly dramatic to actually get your attention when they are ignored. You will find that this is usually the easiest way that you will get a Leo to turn cold towards you and to stop showering you with all the generosity and the love that they have been showering you with. And when you do this, you'll usually regret it, because like I said, they can be a really amazing person to have in your life. A very interesting thing about Leos that I've read in one of Linda Goodman's books is that flattery is like catnip to the cats. A lot of that can be said for how Leos enjoyed being showered with love and compliments and just being adored. These people will usually make very good bosses because, like I said earlier, like in a pride of lions, they'll really look out for their team and they'll protect their people. You'll also find a lot of kings in the history were actually Leos, which is quite interesting because that goes along with how Leos and the lion and royalty are all in correlation with each other in this sign. In love and romance, they can be very caring and over-the-top lovers. They will love to shower the ones they love with gifts and with grand gestures, and they'll be very loyal to the person they love. So they're usually an amazing lover to have, and like I said, they're just amazing friends to have and just amazing, awesome people in general. Thank you for watching my video on Leo and why I think Leo is one of the warmest and the proudest signs out of all the signs in the zodiac. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any friends that are Leos and if they have any of these traits, and if you're a Leo yourself and you have anything else to add to what I've just said. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this about signs and astrology. See you guys next time.